Hi, students. As you know, your Life and Sport essay is due March 21st at 11:59 p.m. Please look at the content page and the grading rubric to guide you in completing this assignment successfully. The learning objective for this video is that you will be given the information you need to formulate and write your Life and Sport essay. In this video, I will in detail be sharing my life in sport and the situations and attributes that shape my life in sport experiences. At the end of the video, I will highlight some influences that affected me in the course of my life in sport. You may share or not share some of the situations and attributes that shaped your life in sport. I do not just want a resume of your sporting experience, although that will be included in your essay. I want you looking at the deeper causes and influences and why your life in sport was the way it was. So here goes. I was born in 1964, the seventh of 8 kids in a middle-class family. Coming from a large family, I had many available playmates. Additionally, there was not a lot of television and electronic distractions. All kids played outside till the streetlights went on. My dad was a big sports fan, and we were always outside learning and playing sports together. I looked up to my older siblings and would do anything to be outside playing with them, whether it was football, riding bikes, or wrestling. My older brothers would always brag about their younger sister and how tough she was and how she never cried. Yes, I was definitely a tomboy, and I loved it. I was always tall for my age group. This gave me an early advantage in any sporting activity. In elementary school, I remember being the tetherball champ, and I thought it was because I had skill. Looking back, it was really because I was taller than everybody, and I could hit the ball at a higher level than they could return. Also, I'm right-handed, which gave me some advantages on what positions I would play. Being physically fit and being strong were positive attributes in my family. I also had a 5th grade teacher who would make you do push-ups if you talked too much. As you may imagine, I was doing push-ups all the time. I was strong and mature physically, which is why I won the elementary school wrestling championship. I was successful early in all sports, from soccer to softball to football, and always received positive encouragements from my teachers, classmates, and family. This encouragement led me to commit to being a successful athlete. I was always fast for my age, and I would usually be the one that would pick the field at recess. I made a goal of wanting to go to the Olympics in track and field. In 7th grade, my sister became the varsity basketball coach at the local all-girls Catholic junior high and high school. My parents thought it would be a good idea for me to go to school there. I was petrified of having to wear a plaid skirt, but I heard they had junior high sports, and I was sold. I always played basketball with my siblings, but never organized until 7th grade. In 7th grade, when I started playing organized basketball, it replaced soccer as a sport that I love. My new goal was to go to the Olympics in basketball. I didn't realize it at the time, but going to an all-girls Catholic high school was really a great advantage. You were the team everybody supported, and you always felt respected and elevated. Every league championship that we would win, the nuns would make us a steak dinner. My sister became my greatest mentor and the best coach I ever had. Another decision and experience I had in high school was when my sister told me we were starting a cross-country team my junior year. I was already playing volleyball, and it was all-league my sophomore year. She knew my goal of trying to get a basketball scholarship and said that cross-country would help my quickness and endurance for basketball. This was in 1981, when you did not see a lot of runners. I decided to listen to my sister, and it was a great decision. I was the league champ for 2 years in cross country. I figured if I was going to run, I was going to get it over as soon as possible. In addition to cross country, I played varsity basketball and varsity softball. My senior year, I was recruited by USF, Washington State, Arizona State, San Diego State, and a little bit by USC, my dad's alma mater, thanks to the GI Bill. In the CI playoffs, I was approached by Long Beach State, a top 10 program back then, and I signed a full-ride scholarship to play basketball at Long Beach State. What a blessing. I got to pursue my passion and get a free education. I played 4 years at Long Beach State and had a variety of experiences. From being a scholarship athlete that didn't get a lot of playing time my freshman year, to being 2-time captain my senior year and playing in the Final Four. We went 33-3 that year and averaged 97 points a game. And back then, we didn't have the three-point shot. We lost in the Final Four to Tennessee. It was late legend Coach Pat Summitt's first national championship. As you can see, my life in sport was varied and filled with a lot of success and encouragement. Obviously, it shaped the way I view sports and the person I became. It also led me to the next phase of my life of making sports my profession. Now, let's recap the attributes, situations, and influences that shaped my life in sport. These are bullet points to help you write your essay. Moore's attributes and demographics. Time period 1964, Title IX, little TV distractions and other media, safe to go outside. Big family, 7 of 8, lots of playmates, and no real responsibilities. Middle class, enough money to play and have transportation. Body size, right-handed, encouraged to be strong. Sport experience and exposure at a young age. Hyper child, always wanted to move and compete. Confidence and maturity to try new things. For example, cross country. Moore's influences. Dad, a big sports fan, college educated with the GI Bill. Older sister, basketball coach. Older brothers to follow around and play with. 5th grade teacher challenging us with push-ups and other sports challenges. Teachers and friends always encouraging me to excel. All-girls Catholic school, junior high sports program, and the status of the campus athletes. No other gender to overshadow. Moore's opportunities. Watching older siblings compete and coach. Older sister basketball coach and knowledge of college opportunities for me. Access to equipment and facilities. College scholarship. I hope in the process of viewing this video, you are now prepared to write a complete and reflective essay on your life in sport. Please feel free to contact me if you have further questions. Go class!